this one is kind of classic Bob synth. So in FL Studio there is a really useful feature, switch smart disable for all plugins. It's basically will turn off all the plugins that you don't use in this moment. So look how decrease my amount of CPU usage. Let's try. We can also decrease the amount of polyphony, and it will also decrease CPU usage. This is actually also a good trick. Like if you experience CPU overload, you can try to limit amount of polyphony in your synth, in your serum, in your like massive every synth. Basically, if you decrease the amount of polyphony, and like it will use less CPU basically. So yeah, this one, filter, 2 oscillators, and noiseness to add this noiseness. So yeah, 2 engines, 1 analog with drift is only 1%, but with LFO on pitch, with LF4, and actually what I am adding by using the first macro, release. FM modulation, yeah. Yeah, it's a FM modulation basically. So yeah, and here this one goes to the low pass filter, and the second one goes to the band pass filter. I don't know what's happening. Probably OBS. So yeah, that kind of classic Bob lead. Next we have. So in this one I used internal sequencer, and it's pretty cool. You have plenty of parameters you can play with. I especially like the slide, for example. You can make different slide for different notes. Which is cool. You have also play with the probability, so create more randomly generated sequences. Yeah, but I haven't played with it yet. So in terms of sound, we have 2 engines here. The first one is the main one, analog. We have noise. It's actually Het 909. Sounds pretty nice here. And the second oscillator, second engine, is just a sample with the filter. Just to add some more kind of glassy sound. Yep, this is got 5th. Then we have a pad. We can increase tapeness, so little movements of the pitch of the filter. box layer. It's a granular choir. We have the perfect fifth. It's added with I think with this delay, yeah. And this tapeness is partly generated in the filter, and one of the modulator on filter is actually this one. It's envelope follower, so it basically gives you ability to modulate parameter with the internal volume, with volume of sound. When our sound changes, when the volume of our sound is changing, it will modulate the cutoff. You can hear it now, kind of like this effect. Okay, and next one we have again kind of bells. So this is just again this panorama FX. So the tremble is adding a bit more modulation and some random movement of something. I don't remember what. Yeah, just fine tune here and noise. Also we have comp filter, and with comp filter you can kind of increase, like gives a bit more resonances to the sound, so it sounds a bit more like a physical, natural object. And here you can add comp filter. You can hear this. It's almost like playing on a guitar or on a like any string. And if you can see, it's slowly moving around, so it doesn't stay on one frequency. It's just floating around almost randomly. So I just took two functions and like I'm modulating the frequency knob with these two functions, so it's almost random kind of thing. And because the cutoff is floating around, it's never the same. The resonances are never the same, and it's, I think, gives it even more kind of natural, organic sound. And the last one is a lead, kind of like a Boards of Canada Bob style, classic Bob style lead. side. And the second oscillator. For different sound. So yeah, basically it's like a triangle wave with a filter, some floating pitch, and the unique thing I did with the fine tuning this one is I modulated the fine tune with the second envelope. Let's just increase it. Basically the pitch is going from -1 semitone to 0 really fast. And it also depends on this random generator. So with each note, the amount of envelope is different. So at some notes we get that whoop, like floating pitch sound, and at some notes we don't get it. So at the moment I have increased it just to show you, but it's not that obvious in the preset. But again, it's just add a bit of like artistic value like tape and modulation, or yeah, instant Boards of Canada style. And also this filter is also adding some grittiness to it. That's it. Thanks everyone for your support, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see in the next pack.